It's like raining rock.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like sandpaper. Welcome to episode five. So we are here 20 miles southwest of Page, Arizona. We are always 20 miles southwest, like the last few videos.
This 20 miles feels like a really long 20 miles.
When I was looking on the maps and I saw that there was a boondocking spot here, and I saw all of our safe to do items around here on Google Maps, I was like, oh, this is right in the same general area. It's not a problem. 20 miles, 20-minute drive. Nope. How long does it take to drive?
45 minutes.
45 freaking minutes. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
This is truly remote, rugged, scenic, magical. Words cannot describe the feeling that you get here. We have been through amazing wind.
Oh my goodness.
Snow, like grapple, rain, and now beautiful sun. But it's been worth it.
Yeah.
So being that we're 45 minutes away from Page, it means you have to drive a long way to do a lot of things, at least back in Page, but we did find quite a few things to do around here. I think one of the coolest things was the Condor viewing. In the Vermillion Cliffs, there's a Condor viewing area that you can go to.
Which is interesting. It's a release area, and you can see where they nest, and they have built-in binoculars and stuff where you can check it out, but that wasn't as cool as bridge.
Yeah, Navajo Bridge.
The historic Navajo Bridge. That's where we had a few opportunities to see California condors pretty close.
Yeah.
At Vermillion Cliffs, they're at a distance. You definitely need binoculars to see them.
Yeah, they're far away.
Yeah.
Super far away. If you're not familiar with the California condor, they are like a critically endangered species. I guess at one time in the 80s there were only 20 something.
Yeah.
And now there are
just over 500.
Just over 500. So they're still critically endangered. But they're like huge. It's hard to grasp the scale of these things from the ground, but their wingspans are like, can get up to
9 feet.
8 to 9 feet wingspan. That's huge.
Yeah.
And their faces are kind of strange.
Well, they're in the family of vultures. So if you can picture a vulture,
yeah,
it's kind of the same level of creepiness that they have going on.
But I guess like winter is the time of year to see them here.
Here, yes. Winter and spring over here at the bridge is the best time to see them. Late mornings is what I heard. We've seen them late morning and early afternoon.
Yep. Enough that they could see them in the morning and then come back, and then later on that we could go see, and they would still be like hanging out there. So there was like a little visitor center inside there, so you can go in and check stuff out, and then you can like walk all the way across the bridge.
So there's the old bridge that was built, what, in the 20s?
Yeah, early on in the 20s.
And then it's too small. It was only 18 feet wide. It couldn't handle newer cars, things like that. So they built a new bridge right next to it. and they left the old bridge there as a walking bridge, which is pretty neat.
I guess right next to there's Glen Canyon Recreation Area in Lee's Ferry. Had a lot of historic stuff.
There's a short hike that you can do.
Right, which we did, and that was pretty cool. It was a nice easy stroll downside the river. Ouch. My bubble got stuck. What else we do? Went to Horseshoe Bend.
It was just kind of a locals hangout. And then starting in 2017, social media picked up on it, you know, people posting their pictures. And in 2017, it became the most Instagrammable place. So now they've had to expand their parking lot.
Yeah.
They charge for parking.
Yeah.
Which isn't a big deal. You know, it's $10 to get in there. It's a pretty neat place.
Right. It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
It was way windy when we get. And there was like sand and rocks flying through the air.
We picked a really bad day.
We did. It was pelting us in the face. And I mean, check this out. Somebody stayed at Goose Neck the other day, and then there's Goose Bend, and now there's Horse Bend. No, Horseshoe. There's too many horses and animals with curves. We picked an interesting day to come here. As you can see, it's really windy. It's blowing the earth all over into our orifices. It's like raining rock. Oh, it's like sandpaper. We may have picked the wrong day to come here. I need to start standing on a step stool. Today, we went and saw the New Wave. So if you're not familiar with the Wave, it's in northern Arizona, and it's like a permit/lottery system, and you have to pay, and you have to like get a chance to go see this thing because there's only like 20 people out per day. Well, they just changed it. Now there's 60, but you still have a very slim chance of actually getting in there to see this geological formation. So
it looks amazing.
It does look amazing. So there's apparently something called the New Wave here, which is just outside of Page, which we went and checked out, and I think it was pretty cool.
It was cool.
There's like, it's not even like an actual established hike. There's just like a rows of rocks that you follow, much like a social trail, up across these rocks, and then
you can just go and climb wherever you want to. If you see something up that way that you want to go check out, you just go off path and go see it.
But that was really cool. I think that was one of my favorite things
it was
to do
neat,
here.
Yeah.
Here's the path.
Oh, we did?
Mom saw the path from down where you park, and you could just cut up. So check this out. So we're still walking around trying to find this thing.
So we might need to make our way that way.
Yeah, let's just climb up over the rocks.
Oopsie. You okay?
Map says we're close. This area is known as Soap Creek Dispersed on Campinia. And if you read through the reviews, you'll come up to a fork and you can take the left or you can take the right. If you take a left, it's a 4-mile road down to the edge of the canyon, and you can stay on the edge of the freaking canyon. It's amazing. And if we could put our rig down there, we probably would have done it. Maybe not because of the wind.
Oh yeah.
But oh my gosh, it's just raw. The drop is just steep. But that road is awful. Like literally jagged rocks poking up out of the ground.
We almost turned around in the truck.
We did.
It's
legitimately like rocky, not just like washboardy with a couple rocks. Like there are patches where it's like a 50 to 100 yard stretch of rocks, like literal rocks. We have good tires on our truck. We have kind of off-road tires, so we were able to make the trip down there. But it was worth it to go check that out. Anyways, you can go right. That's the way you need to go. There are at least 3 or 4 spots down this stretch. There are a couple spots where the road is bad. There are legitimate rocks poking up, but we just took it slow. We made it through. We'll let you know if we make it out on the next episode. But you can continue down, and you can pull around at the very end. And we've seen a couple people do that, go all the way down and then drive and then come back because there may have been somebody down there. But this spot has been pretty cool. There's only been a couple people in and out.
Very quiet, but the wind is
intense.
We've had to pull our slides in a few nights because it's been bad.
It's rocking. I'm just paranoid about the billowing because it doesn't stop when it's supposed to, and so I'm afraid of it ripping. And there's already like a 3-inch rip on one side, so I'm not about to lose a slide cover. I'll just take the slides in. So as far as like amenities around here, there's not a whole lot of anything. There is a Chevron a few miles down the road, and there's actually a laundromat
there is,
as
and
well.
They have paid showers and some restrooms in there. It's like a little gift shop.
And it didn't seem like there was any hours on the laundromat.
No, I don't think there are. There's no open close sign. There's no hours. You just go in. It's just open all the time, as far as I can tell. Yeah,
I mean, but when you're full time, you need to do the like normal life things that normal people do. So you got to have the laundromat. You got to have conveniences and a grocery store, which is in Page. 45 minutes up the road. In Page, there's a Maverick there, which you can dump and get water. I would venture to say that this place is probably more spectacular than the Grand Canyon.
I think so.
Yep. Reading past reviews on Glen Canyon and this area in general, it seems to be quite a few people who think the same.
Quiet. And
it is very quiet.
You can really just sit and take it in. There's no rush.
We came out one night to watch the stars, and within a span of like 20 minutes, we saw 2 shooting stars. Amazing. And it was so quiet.
And it was 7:30 at night, and it was incredibly dark.
Yep. And incredibly dark. So many stars. This spot is amazing. I'm not sure that we would come back. If you have not been here, you have to come and stay here. You have to. It is, and you won't understand what I'm saying. Like, it's a magical area.
Pictures don't do it justice. You just...
Right.
It's so grand.
Grandiose. Absolutely. Good internet, decent internet. We were able to stream all week. I was able to work all week. What?
Parker's over there on the other side of the rig.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's being a little creeper.
Well, put Stilla down. That means she can go attack him. Attack!
Go!
Attack! The New Wave, Glen Canyon, Navajo Bridge, Condor viewing. Look at this. I mean, the rocks. Look at that amazing sunset. You'll catch the sunset here. You'll see the sunrise here. The sunrises are amazing, and the light bouncing off the rocks in the mornings. It's just spectacular. Do we miss anything?
I don't think so.
Tomorrow we are headed to Mexican Hat, Utah to see part of the Monument Valley. It's going to be a BLM land. Hopefully get into this cool boondocking spot there. But as far as us, we're out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next week.